How's it going, everyone? Want to give you guys a heads up on the PlayStation Store's end of the year sale, which is coming to an end. They did round out some new deals that'll be ending early next year. They're already rolling those out, but obviously, as you guys might know, there is a massive PSN sale that will be kicking off in just a few days. The end of the year sale, if you didn't notice, it was a little bit interesting because it's actually a sale that lasted for 3 weeks. It kicked off a while ago and it will be ending on December the 21st. Well, come December the 21st, they're going to be rotating out the end of the year sale, and they will be rotating in the holiday sale, which is one of the biggest sales of the year. And it's actually a sale that's a little interesting how the PlayStation Store does it, where it is a 2-week cycle sale. So deals will go in, they last for 2 weeks. Some of them last the entire duration of 4 weeks, and then they add more deals, and some of the deals go away. So it's a massive, massive sale. These sales in general have been pretty massive. End of the year sale is a lot bigger than I remember it being in previous years, and there's a lot of great deals. We did a lot of coverage on it, and we recently uploaded a 1-hour video going over, all of the deals. It's a compilation. Go check that out if you haven't, but there's a lot of good stuff on sale as a part of that. New releases like Sonic Superstars, Remnant 2, classics like Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut. Monster Hunter Rise is on sale if you're, looking to get into the mood for Wilds, Dying Light 2, as I mentioned, Remnant 2. Like, just a lot of good stuff is discounted as a part of that sale. But those deals will be rotating out, but a lot of those deals, like, I imagine some form is going to be on sale as a part of the holiday sale as well. Or, you know what is probably going to happen? A lot of those deals will end, and then come the 2-week period where they rotate deals back in, a lot of them will come back. So this is going to be very humorous, where like a ton of deals are going to end come December the 21st, and then they'll just come back. I believe it'll be January the 5th where they're going to rotate more deals in. And why I say that is because the PlayStation Store actually already kicked off some deals that end on January the 5th. Most notably, Hogwarts Legacy is seeing its deepest discount ever. Now, if you click on the page, at least on the website, it only shows the PlayStation 4 version, but the PlayStation 5 version is in fact on sale as well. And thankfully, it's the standard edition, because the deluxe edition, the only reason there was a damn deluxe edition for Hogwarts Legacy was for the early access. The deluxe edition is one of the biggest meme deluxe editions that you're ever gonna see, but the base game is on sale, and it's 50% off for $35, and it gets you an exclusive quest in the base game, PlayStation exclusive quest. But yeah, for $35, that's a great deal. And, I was wrong about Hogwarts Legacy in the sense that when this game came out back in February, I was fairly confident that this was a game that would not be going on sale by the end of the year. At least not as deep of a sale as it is seeing, just because I thought, when we were leading up to the release of this game, it finally dawned on me that people have been wanting a Harry Potter RPG for a long time, and it was going to be a colossal release, and it's the best-selling game of the year. I believe it's outpacing Modern Warfare 3, at least at this stage of the game. And I just thought Warner Brothers was going to be like, yo, we can print money with this game. But yes, in the same sense, a lot of people already bought the game for $70. Why not let more people buy it at a discounted price? But $35 for Hogwarts Legacy is great. It's one of my, I wouldn't say favorite games of the year, but I would say in like that second or third tier of my favorite games of the year. Like my favorite games of the year, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Resident Evil 4, Final Fantasy 16, I would say are my top 3 right off the top of my head. Hogwarts Legacy falls a tier or 2 below those 3 titles, and I think I'm one of the only people that really have Jedi Survivor in the mix as far as my favorite games of the year. But, I personally really dug that game. But Hogwarts Legacy was great, and I'm not a Harry Potter fan whatsoever, so, for me, it didn't appeal to me in that regard. But what I loved was the magic combat. I thought that was great. Story didn't really grip me, but I thought it was fine, and, for Harry Potter fans, you're probably going to get a lot more into it. I'm sure they're going to do a sequel to this game at some point, given that they printed a lot of money with Hogwarts Legacy, so why not print more money with the Hogwarts Legacy too? But that is 50% off until January the 5th. EA Sports UFC 5 is 40% off until January the 5th as well. The UFC that just happened, I think it was Saturday. Man, that main event was god-awful, so yeah, if you want to, like, I don't know, replay that main event and make it, like, somewhat decent, I guess you could do that with EA Sports UFC 5. That's 40% off. It is a $70 base price, which is wild, but $42 now. And if you do have EA Play, you can get a free trial with that. And then Modern Warfare 3, in fact, seeing a discount, 30% off. You guys remember the days where Call of Duty would not go on sale for like a year? Well, those days are long behind us. Modern Warfare 3 was a slap-together game, and I'm sure they're trying to milk whatever they can get out of it. You know, it's 30% off if you're like down bad for COD. I guess you could go check that out. I'm sure it's gonna sell well, because come the holiday or come Christmas Day, when people get like an Xbox Series or a PlayStation 5 and they see Modern Warfare 3 is on sale, it's gonna sell really, really well. And I imagine it's going to be a game that a lot of people buy on Christmas Day, as wild as that might sound to some of you guys. Lastly, I do want to note some physical deals that are available right now. I know a lot of you guys are trying to move more so into physical gaming these days after what happened with Discovery and all that stuff. Final Fantasy 16, 43% off for $40. Again, one of my favorite games of the year. I thought it was fantastic. Did it have its shortcomings? Sure. I thought some of the side content was pretty average, to say the best, to be honest. But the main story is great. Some pacing issues here and there. Soundtrack is phenomenal. Visuals are great. Some of the most epic boss fights that I have ever seen in a video game, and I don't think that's hyperbole whatsoever. I legitimately think this game has some of the best boss battles ever in video games, and they are tremendous, especially like... And the game has one of the best opening 2 hours that I think I've ever seen in a video game also, and then it just gets better a lot of the portions of the way through. Some of the story twists and whatnot, I know some people weren't crazy about it, but I thought overall it was really good. DLC is coming, obviously. One piece of DLC is already out. That was a shorter piece of DLC, like 3 hours. From what I hear, Rising Tides, which is coming out spring of 2024, is going to be a lot more substantial of a DLC piece. The first DLC was like 3 hours. They're saying Rising Tides is going to be 10 to 12 and a lot more of a story focus. So excited about that. And I'm sure they'll do like a complete edition if you want to wait even longer. Like, and I'm sure that complete edition will be out like fall of next year. You know, if you do want to wait that long. But yeah, if you have a PS5, this is one of those games I feel like you should definitely play. And lastly, Resident Evil 4, 50% off for $29.99. Another game that's in my mix for Game of the Year. You know, the only thing you can say about it, it is a remake. So like maybe you value that a little bit less versus games that were original, but you're taking one of the best games from 2005, and guess what? It was one of the best games back then. You do a full-on great remake of it, it's one of the best games of 2023. I don't really need to sell you more on it, but, you know, Capcom has been doing a phenomenal job with these Resident Evil remakes, and Resident Evil 4 is no different. It is just a fantastic, fantastic piece of work, and the remake was really well done. From a visual standpoint, it's great, and runs really well, and it's RE4, man. RE4 is one of the best games, legitimately, of all time. I think a lot of people would agree with that. And when you're remaking one of the best games of all time, what are you getting? Well, one of the best games of all time again, so check that out as well. But that'll be doing it for me. Again, the end of the year sale is wrapping up. Don't fret too much because the holiday sale will be coming up. Hogwarts Legacy, great deal on that. UFC 5, COD MW3 on sale as well. Then Final Fantasy 16 and Resident Evil 4, some discounts on those as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.